everyone. Welcome to the South Coast. Worthing is the backdrop for the BCB All-Star Game. A perfect way to end what has been an unforgettable 2025-26 season. Hello everyone, John Hobbs and Charlie Haynes on hand. And Charlie, a great way to end what has been an unforgettable season.
Hello John, hello everybody at home. Yes John, you could not have said that any better. It's a lovely environment, lovely atmosphere today. The players have had a really enjoyable three-point contest. The fans were just talking about the dunk contest. And now you just get the sense that these players are just ready to put on some highlights, have some fun and entertain us all.
So it is Team Blue against Team White. Starting fives for Team Blue: Raheem May-Thompson, Victor Olarerin, Zach Powell, David Ulf and Jordan Spencer. For Team White, it'll be Mo Walker, Corey Johnson, Jerome Dames, LVC Dusha and Elijah Maynard. Elijah Maynard, the hometown boy of Worthing Thunder, in the starting five. Head coaches for both teams. For Team Blue, it's Gary Smith of the Worthing Thunder, and for Team White, it is Nigel Lloyd of the London Cavaliers. So we are set for the final game of the BCB season. Our three referees for this contest: Noel Malone, Steve Stredwick and Benz Silvagi. And it will be David Ulf, Mr. Double-Double, against one of the more efficient players in the BCB this season, Mo Walker. Of course, Mo Walker of the Derby Trailblazers, and David Ulf of the Yorkshire Dragons. Of course, beforehand, we were treated to a three-point contest earlier, which was won by Corey Johnson of the Yorkshire Dragons, and a dunk contest which was won by Victor Olarerin of the Aldermore Reading Rockets. And we are underway here. And Team Blue get the first possession of the game. Here is Spencer. Spencer loses the handle, gets it back. There is Olarerin, a three to start.
And not a bad way to start that. Find a wide open shooter and get the first shot of the game to sink.
LVC Dusha. Mo Walker thought about the three, instead comes back out. There is Dusha of the Bristol Hurricanes, driving at Ulf. And there's Mo Walker underneath for the first score for Team White.
Wouldn't be LVC Dusha if it didn't involve a no-look dime for a first assist.
As Zach Powell looked for the pass to Raheem May-Thompson, and he couldn't get the ball. So Team White get it back. Here is the BCB Player of the Year, Jerome Thames, a three.
And what a hit that is. Just pulls up, dribbling with his left, shoots with his right, rises up over the long Raheem May-Thompson and drains it.
5-3 early doors here in the BCB All-Star Game. Here is Spencer, part of that British Team of the Year, and he gets his first field goal.
Such a huge fan of Jordan Spencer, just so shifty and smooth with his dribbles, can change a pace at an instant and makes that mid-range for his first field goal attempt.
Elijah Maynard, and that's the first miss of the field. Here is Olarerin, throws it up, and May-Thompson the finish.
Nice little 2v1, just throw it up there and wait for the highlights to come. Bit early in the game for a big dunk from Raheem May-Thompson, so we'll lay that one in.
Oh, he still has his bunnies, no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
Raheem May-Thompson, we've seen it this season. There is Maynard, a pull-up J is short. Corey Johnson collects, pulls out. Can't get that free to go. Here is May-Thompson. Zach Powell, and the finish inside from Ulf. Thames straight away, a three, second three for Jerome Thames.
The man is a sniper so far in this one, 2 from 2. Easy money for Jerome Thames.
As said, BCB Player of the Year, won that playoff title last Sunday in Leeds with the Newcastle Knights. And so far off to a decent start. Olarerin, who was of course part of that Reading Rockets team that lost out in that final. Zach Powell pulls up. And the pass from Maynard couldn't find LVC Dusha.
Tough shot attempt from Zach Powell on that last one, but just raised up the vertical jump on that three-point shot very high. Couldn't quite get that lefty to go.
Olarerin. May Thompson with his back to the basket, and spin around jumper is money.
And there is that hang time, John.
Yeah, there it is. One-handed as well with the shot.
Well, it was an all-star game.
Corey Johnson firing it up, and May Thompson with the rebound. Here is Spencer, assesses, pulls up, short, but gets his own board. Powell. Spencer gets it back at the top of three.
Jordan Spencer just has it all, can go all the way to the rim. Great passer, great defender, can shoot mid-range and from the three-point line.
There's Maynard at the other end, a three, and he responds.
Former Reading Rocket versus current Reading Rocket there.
Jordan Spencer has it. He'll drive to the basket and lay it up and in.
So we've seen a mid-range, we've seen a three, and we've seen a layup. Good timing, Jordan Spencer.
Jordan Spencer, who actually had a triple-double against the Worthing Thunder back on Valentine's Day at Bletchley. Here is Olarerin, pulls up and nails a three. Threes raining here on the South Coast.
Everybody in this room can shoot a tray ball.
Johnson, that comes off Olarerin, and we'll get our first substitution of the game as Matthew Brian Ammoning comes into the game for the first time. David Alt, big smile on his face, heads to the bench. And what a season NBA had for the Thunder. Obviously didn't end up in a playoff spot. A great season for the veteran.
Yeah, absolutely. And someone that's just played at so many different levels and just capable of scoring in so many different ways.
There is Powell going to the pull-up.
Zach Powell will be such an exciting player. Amazing to see his journey in British basketball over the last few years.
Of course, former Reading Rockets player, won the BCB trophy with the City of Birmingham Rockets back in March. As Mo Walker pips Matthew Brian Ammoning to the post, and there's Elijah Maynard at the third attempt. And a bit of a joke and a laugh with his fellow teammate NBA. Well, as he tipped it over him.
The battle of the bigs with NBA and Mo Walker under the basket. And who scores? Elijah Maynard.
Maynard at 6'5". There's the lob, and that goes straight out of bounds as Spencer was looking to tee up Powell. As Juan Manning comes into the game for the first time, and we'll have some group substitutions for Team White as Eric Donaldson, AJ Roberts, Jalen Cook and Kai Walker check in. And the only player that remains from Team White out of the starting five is Elijah Maynard of the Thunder. Here is Donaldson. Donaldson a three, that's off. Perfect from the field in the BCB Trophy final in Nottingham. Spencer putting the moves on Walker and rattles in a three.
That is so tough. That's the reason we all love an All-Star game. What a shot.
AJ Roberts going right at Raheem May Thompson, can't connect with that. Here is NBA. NBA driving at Donaldson, can't get it to fall, and can't get the second attempt either. Ishmael Fontaine of the Worthing Thunder. He's not actually left his seat, has he, throughout this? He's just literally looked at us on the commentary box, wondering if we can see. We can see just fine.
Just about.
Well, you can. I'm not sure about me, but it's all right. There is Spencer. Shot clock in single figures for Jordan Spencer. There is Juan Manning, corner pocket, in and out. NBA fakes and dunks it home. Well, just about dunks it home.
Even if it was just about, I don't know how he got up that high that quick. Barely jumped.
Freakishly athletic is NBA. Jordan Spencer, no hesitation, but misses the three on that attempt. AJ Roberts now right down Main Street. There is Kai Walker, and Kai Walker blows the layup. Juan Manning now. And they'll kick it out. There is Manning again. Manning to the basket.
Bit of hang time, bit of flair, and an easy 2 points in the end for Juan Manning after a little bit of trickery.
Well, started all 27 games for the London Cavaliers this season. Led them in scoring, shooting around 44% from downtown. And here he is on the ball. Finds Spencer in rhythm of three.
And Jordan Spencer is lighting up the points column in the stat sheet at the minute.
Well, right now, both teams comfortable from beyond the arc as Jalen Cook can't connect his own three. Here is Manning. Spencer again, a three. Money, Jordan Spencer feeling it. And it's 34-13.
And Jordan Spencer with 16 points has already single-handedly outscored the white team, and we're only 7 minutes in.
Jordan Spencer, 3 of 4 from downtown. There is A.J. Roberts. He can't connect. Elijah Maynard bobbles it in.
And Elijah Maynard is making sure to get his rep. 7 points for him out of the 15.
Well, yeah, 7 points, as you said. Spencer going cold now. Here is Donaldson. Nearly got the steal, did Spencer. The extra pass. A.J. Roberts sets himself. And on the follow, no good from Maynard. And neither can Kai Walker. It's like there's a lid on that basket. NBA. There is one Manning. A three. And right now, Team Blue is 6 of 8 from downtown.
Absolutely. Team Blue just cannot miss, it feels like. White team still shooting plenty of 3 balls and good shooters on the floor, but you do like these drives from Elijah Maynard.
Maynard to the basket. He has scored Team White's last 6 points. As we come up to a minute and 39 remaining, one Manning looking to join the party, can't get it to fall. Matthew Bryan Ammoning gets a few tries and gets it to go.
I don't know if you heard, John, a little shout of and one then. I don't think there's going to be too many fouls called in this game.
Well, there was a foul there, but the referees decide to let play on, and Kai Walker connects. As Jerron Thames will come in and into the game for the first time for Team Blue. Nassim Lajimi of Bristol Flyers 2, and Jai Pathamaraja for the Derby Trailblazers. In fact, I think there's going to be a timeout on the floor.
Yes, called by the assistant coach.
Called by Ishmael Fontaine. There you go. Referees just about knew that was going on. So timeout called, 1:20 to play, 39-20 in favor of Team Blue, who have shot 63% from the field thus far. Conversely, Team White just 29%, so everything going the way of Team Blue right now, Charlie.
Yeah, absolutely, but Jordan Spencer, what a start to the game. He's had 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3. Already a positive 14 on the index score, but of course, white team are putting up their numbers too. We saw 2 good 3-point attempts from Jerron Thames, and we saw Elijah Maynard lead the white team with his 9 points. And of course, both teams are now rotating their benches in, sharing out the minutes. Good vibes, good energy, good basketball game.
As we see some of the highlights from the first quarter, a very exciting first quarter, as you said, Charlie. Jerron Thames getting involved early, the MVP of this season. And Jordan Spencer, just one of his many threes, as he has gone 4 for 6 from downtown. And here is Pathmaraja for the Derby Trailblazers. Here is one Manning. One Manning, no good with his 3. And A.J. Roberts collects the rebound. Donaldson. Thames to Walker. Kai Walker short. Here is Pathmaraja. And the ball was intended for NBA and finds Manning. And Manning, the short jumper, is no good. Thames with the rebound, and here comes Walker. End-to-end stuff. Cook can't get that to go. And on the follow there was Thames.
And that's not a bad way to come out of a timeout. There might have been a few missed shots, but get the ball and throw it down with 2 hands.
Pathmaraja. Final 20 seconds of the first period. May Thompson, NBA, he can shoot them. Only shot around 1-3 on average this season, but gets the ball back. There is May Thompson.
What a lovely fake by Brian Manning. Just fakes the pass, moves the ball around his body, and then dimes one to his teammate under the basket. And that's the first quarter, John.
That's it. That's the end of the first period here in Worthing, and it's 41 to Team Blue and 22 to Team White. And at the moment, Jordan Spencer dominating with 16 points, 6 of 9 from the field. Juan Manning has 5 points. Victor Olarerin has 6, leading the way for Team White. Elijah Maynard, who has 9 points for his side, but shooting just 32% from the floor, whereas Team Blue are shooting 57%, and that's really all down to that man right there, Jordan Spencer, who has been on fire in this first 10 minutes.
Yeah, Jordan Spencer was absolutely unbelievable at the start of the game. And of course, that's now me starting to shed around. May Thompson with 6, Olarerin with 6, Manning with 5, Brian Manning with 4 on that last couple of assists that we saw. And Brian Manning, noticeably, not just the 4 points and 2 assists, but 5 rebounds to go with it. It's early days, but is that a potential triple-double on the way?
Well, we could see. I mean, he's had a triple-double this season as we get set to start the second period. Here is LVC Dusha. AJ Roberts straight away, in and out with his 3. And Pathmarajar with the rebound. Here is Powell. Powell pulls up a 2, money.
And gives a little celebration to the blue bench.
Dusha. Dusha gets it back from Walker. 10 on the shot clock for Team White. Here is Mo Walker inside. AJ Roberts will try again, and this time to success.
You saw Brian Manning not wanting to leave Juan Manning under the basket to defend Mo Walker, but that did mean he had to leave a good shooter in AJ Roberts, who wasn't going to miss that one.
Juan Manning inside. Brian Manning will go to the stripe. As we saw the 2 London Cavaliers players there going at it in Manning and Roberts. As the foul is called on LVC Dusha. And that's the first team foul for Team White. As you said, there's not going to be many fouls, I assume, in this game. Maybe the referees are just going to let the play go.
Well, we've had our first one of the game, and none of the white team were very happy about it. So you can see these are obviously very good players that don't like to be too often on the foul. Have fouls on the stat sheet, but VC Douche having a bit of a laugh about it with Brian Manning, so he's got a chance to get a point here.
And Brian Manning misses the second. Here is Thames. Thames right down Main Street.
And Jerome Thames just such a good scorer. We've seen him shoot the ball really well. And
that Jimmy a 3. That's no good. He had 7 3-pointers here in Bristol's last game of the season. As Roberts inside.
And white team with the momentum now, blue team with a big start, but since the second unit starting to come in of this very talented lineup, you just felt white team starting to pick this one up.
Powell on the turnaround.
Excellent make from Powell, and another celebration. He's bringing all the celebrations out in the All-Star game.
Well, AJ Roberts just about kept that in. Now attacks the basket, and Brian Manning gets the rebound. Here is Manning. Finds Powell. Zach Powell again the turnaround. This time can't get that to fall.
And there was no chance he was passing that one after his last 2 makes.
You do wonder if some of the players are just going to go for glory all on their own, just constant isolation plays. But so far there's been some team element to it. As Thames is wide open and he buries a 3.
What a lovely example, John. There you go, little dribble out into a back cut, into a little dish-off pass under the basket, and Mo Walker just kicks one out for an open 3-point shooter.
And Jerron Thames is now 3 of 3 from beyond the arc in this game. Here is Powell, Manning, the extra pass. There is Pathmarajar. He'll put up a 3, and that one's short. Thames. It's 2-on-1.
Uh-oh.
And there is Thames, the flush and the foul.
I was expecting someone to be able to put on a poster there, but smart defense gets out the way, but still just a little bit of contact to get the and-one.
As you see on the replay, Pathmaraja didn't really want too much of that from Jerron Thames, but still just got a little nick. And Jerron Thames of the Newcastle Knights will go to the stripe. As we mentioned, what a season Jerron Thames had. He was not just the BCB's all-time, well, leading scorer for this season, but averaging 25 points a game. He was the player of the season, had won the playoff crown. A really excellent season for him and for the Newcastle Knights.
Absolutely.
Lajimi a three, buries it. Nassim Lajimi of the Bristol Flyers, who had 30 points here in their final league game on April 12th. Here is Olarerin. Dusha came back. There is Powell. Lovely, well, was intended for Lajimi, but couldn't get that to go. Here is Dusha. He'll throw one up and he'll connect.
And LVC Dusha, I mean, he's promised me a half-court shot at some point during this game, so he's just warming up with a couple of easy three balls.
Albania international. As Olarerin from another zip code didn't get that to fall. Here is Thames. And Jalen Cook hits a three. Excuse me, Corey Johnson hits a three.
Yeah, Corey Johnson in the corner. A place shooters love to shoot from, and I feel like there's an ISO coming here for Zach Powell.
Zach Powell buries a three over AJ Roberts.
And AJ Roberts, I think, was just as shocked as we were, John. Couldn't believe that that shot just went in.
AJ Roberts going right back at Powell. Can't get that to fall. Powell wants the ball back as well. Lajimi, I don't think, was looking at him. Instead goes it himself, but smacks the backboard and nothing else.
Nice little shimmy and a little hesitation, but overshoots the floater.
Olarerin fouls Dusha. As Jordan Spencer comes back in, Victor Olarerin pleading his innocence, saying he didn't touch him. As Jay Pathmaraja of the Derby Trailblazers comes out.
Even in an All-Star game, they don't like to be subbed, do they, John? You can just get that feeling when they come off. They're all enjoying it so much.
Here is Thames. Walker attacking. Walker gets the friendly roll and one. And that's two quick fouls on Victor Olarerin, who can't believe it as we see the replay of Kai Walker attacking the Reading Rockets man who nipped him right at the last second.
And two quick fouls as well for Victor Olarerin. We've gone from a foulless first quarter to a couple of players on two now.
Well, Team Blue are now on 3 team fouls, and all of a sudden, from a 22-point lead, it's now 51-44. Team Blue still hold the advantage. Lajimi. Lajimi dancing with it, goes to the foul line, doesn't get it to fall. And Team White can trim it even further. Here is Thames, who can't hang on. Here is Spencer, there is Olarerin, wide open a three, that's off the back iron. Olf going for the rebound, can't get it. Here is Walker, who forgets the ball is with him. Here is Dusha. And Walker is fouled, another foul inside.
3 fouls now on Olarerin.
My goodness me, Victor.
You're keeping him in the game, though.
Well, he probably won't want me saying this, but he did foul out in the playoff final last Sunday in Leeds, albeit it was in the 4th quarter.
And I have to say, John, you can't say there's no defense in an All-Star game and you're getting 3 fouls this quickly. I think both teams are scoring a lot, but it's not players allowing scores. I think there's just some high-quality offense on display.
Kai Walker, he'll line one up and he'll hit nothing but air. As we go beyond the halfway point of the first half, 4:47 to play. 51-44 in favor of Team Blue, who, as said, led by as many as 22. There's chance of defense now going around the Worthing Leisure Centre as May Thompson hits.
May Thompson again, such long arms and long legs, gives him that hang time and that reach around the basket. So hard to stop him from scoring.
Maynard bumps, pulls up, can't get it to fall. May Thompson with the rebound. Spencer dancing, faking, and even faked out Ulf, who gets the ball and passes it to May Thompson with the one-legged shot. Here is Maynard. There is Donaldson, the layup.
Yeah, another layup, and it just keeps that scoreboard ticking over. It's a close one here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Team White have outscored Team Blue 24-12 in this second period. Here is Kai Walker to the basket and gets it to go. There was a slight deflection in there as well as May Thompson got his fingertips to it.
But a nice high shot just gives it even bigger chance of going in. Uses above the square on the backboard.
May Thompson goes closer to the hoop and puts in the midi.
Yeah, such a good shooter, has been even back in his BBL days.
Here is Donaldson. Donaldson, a three.
A big three at that as well. 4 points the difference. 3 minutes to go in the first half.
And it's now a 4-point game here at the Leisure Centre as Kai Walker gets the steal. And now Jalen Cook is all alone, just about hangs on and puts it in. It's a 2-point game.
It absolutely is. Blue team just relaxed, but Victor Olararin's here to make a difference.
Olararin to the basket.
And we know he can score the ball.
British Player of the Year, Victor Olararin, representing the league champion Aldermore Reading Rockets. Here is Kai Walker, twisting and turning and kicks it out. Here is Maynard. 9 to shoot for Team White. Maynard all the way.
Hangs and just lays the ball in. Always been such a good scorer.
And there's Powell at the other end.
Someone tell him he should have dunked it, please. He got up there. Looked like he was about to throw one down with one hand. And I think last minute realised he slightly misjudged the jump and just rolled it in off the backboard.
Let's be honest, there could have been dunks there at both ends, but both going for the safe option. Jalen Cook stepping away short, rebounded by Spencer.
And the defense really picking up for both teams. They don't want to lose.
Ulf to the rim, and he puts it in off the window.
Such a big fan of Ulf. I think he was so excellent. Every time I saw him play, David Ulf, in the season, he had such good games, does all the simple things so well.
Had 19 double-doubles this season, did David Ulf. Only has 1 rebound, though, in this All-Star game. As the ball goes out of bounds, and we go back to David Ulf as well, part of that British Team of the Year, averaged 12 points, 14 boards this season. An absolute monster for the Yorkshire Dragons, at 21 rebounds as well in the BCB Trophy final.
Absolutely, John. We have the pleasure of doing lots of streams at Loddon Valley, me and you, and I have to say I will not forget the game that we commentated with David Ulf in the building. I thought he was absolutely excellent.
Hate to say it, I don't think I was at that one. I think I was one of the few I wasn't at.
Oh, I feel bad for saying that one was memorable now.
Well, it's nice to know you were thinking of me in that one, I guess.
Of course, I'm sure you were in the comments.
I was somewhere. There is Olararin off the back iron with his 3. There is his second rebound for Ulf. Kicks it out. There is Spencer, a 3.
And Spencer had been passing the ball a lot, and I was waiting for him to finally be selfish again, because what a first quarter he had. 5th
3-pointer for Jordan Spencer. He now moves on to 19. 45 seconds to go in the half. Dusha all the way. Beautiful from the Albanian international.
Elvisi Dusha, such a smart point guard, able to get to his spot and make plays for his team and himself.
Ulf under the basket. Manning, there is Spencer again. Fakes, goes to the basket, too strong. There is Ulf, the rebound. Spencer, another one for Jordan Spencer, his 6th triple.
Missed the layup, go to the 3-point line and drain that one instead.
Corey Johnson can't respond. Final seconds of the first half. Olararin, 1 dribble, and puts it in.
And loves that little celebration with the young boys in the corner who are looking like to be helpers here today, but no, Victor Olorarian drains that one and gives them their highlight of the first half.
Well, a strong finish to the first half for Team Blue. And they restore their double-digit lead and have a 70-57 lead at half-time here in what has been a fast and furious first half. It took less than half an hour, that first 2 quarters. An incredible fast-paced game thus far, which Jordan Spencer leads all scorers. He has 22 of Team Blue's 70 points.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, but like we say, John, it isn't 2 teams just allowing the other to score. It started off feeling a bit like a comfortable day, everyone having fun, and all of a sudden those competitive juices started flowing, and you just felt both teams really doing their bit to try and limit scoring and get themselves back in the game. And I think nothing is more obvious than that, than the blue team going from a 41-22 point first quarter to a 29-35 point second quarter. And you felt like the white team just had that momentum on the second lot of 10 minutes.
And on the other side, Jerron Thames of the Newcastle Knights leading Team White with 16 points. They had a really strong second quarter, didn't they? But in the final few minutes, it just kind of faded away as Victor Olorarian coming to us on the commentary box.
Victor, what have you got for us this second half? Come on, let us know. More threes.
Hey. We're going half court from Victor Olorarian.
You've said that now. Yeah, it's an All-Star game. Shoot from the halfway line, man. Come on. Apparently it's worth 10 points. Shoot one and we'll find out.
Oh, we were actually going to get Victor.
Yes.
Look at this.
Victor.
We've got Victor on the stream right now. I hope Victor can hear us.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Victor is promising half-court shots. How did you make that first half, Victor?
It was really good. We came out, we were up by, I think, like 30 or something, but they've got some shooters and they've got some good offensive players. So, yeah, they made it come back, but, yeah, we're good.
That corner 3 ball, you targeted that, right? Those young men in the corner. I saw you celebrating with them.
I didn't even see it go in, to be honest. I turned around.
That one dribble, as soon as you take that bounce, Victor, we know the result.
It's over. It's going up. But, yeah,
but you know, earlier this week, Victor, you were saying how important it is to have an All-Star game, how vital it is. You know, what have you made of the festivities? You've been here now for a couple of days. I think it was earlier on this weekend you were here.
Yeah.
What have you made of everything thus far?
It's been really good, man. Like, chilling with the boys. You got Zach right here. You know what I'm saying? But getting to know a couple of the boys, like, especially the guys that are up north, like David, Corey, Raheem, like, actually just chilling with them. And, yeah, like, it's really good. Really, really good.
Well, Zach Powell is actually filming this at the moment. We'll let you go, Victor, anyway. Thank you so much for joining us. Zach Powell is going to join us as well now.
I've got to pick a bone with this young man, John. You look like you've had a hammer it here and you turned it into a layup. We're not here for layups.
You're right.
Come on, man. What have you got for a second half? Can I see a hammer, please? Come on now.
That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want to do a windmill, really.
Yeah.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
Forget the defense. Get out in transition.
Thanks.
How have you made the first half though so far, Zach? At the moment you lead 70-57. Team White actually got back into it, and then you pulled strong in the end of the second quarter. How have you made it so far?
Man, I think just because of the guys who we've got so many guards. We got Spence, we got Vic, we got everyone. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect, man? But we're just out there having fun. I think that's the main thing. We're just having fun, just enjoying it. So I'm thinking, should I try East Bay?
Listen,
we're going East Bay.
Hey, I just want something other than a layup for you. Just know I'll put it on the stream if I get that. Come on, man. Do it for the old times now. Come on.
I got you.
Former Reading Rocket, Zach Powell. Thank you so much for joining us, Zach.
Bless up.
And that ends the first half here at the Worthing Leisure Centre. Team Blue lead Team White 70-57, and we'll be back in around 8 minutes' time. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Worthing Leisure Centre where we're just about to start the third quarter. Team Blue lead Team White 70-57 here in the inaugural BCB All-Star Game. And John Hobbs, Charlie Haynes on hand. Charlie, it's been a fast and furious first 20 minutes, as you would expect really in an All-Star Game, but do you think that the tempo might slow down a little bit here and we might see some competitive basketball, as both teams will want to win this?
Competitive basketball, yes. Slowed down, no. Not based on some of the halftime conversations we've just had with some of the players. They're definitely enjoying it. You felt that buzz around. Interestingly, both benches living on the stat sheet. Both of them interested to see what they'd got, who had scored what in their team. And
it's funny you mentioned that as well, actually. Jordan Spencer came to us as well, asking how much he got. I know you were chatting with LVC Dusha as well. What was LVC saying to you?
Well, I said to him, we've seen a deep three, but we haven't seen the half-court shot. So we'll see. Victor Olorarian and LVC Dusha, will they shoot the half-court shot? I hope so, John.
Well, that's what Victor was saying to us. Here at the halftime break, here we go. Start of the third. There is Powell, twisting and turning and burying it over Thames.
And lets the bench know about it. I love it. Competitive, to say the least.
And Zach Powell now moves on to 13. AJ Roberts, there is Dusha. And Dusha long with his three. Powell finds Ulf running into trouble, still gets it, and a foul.
Oh, David Ulf, he never fails to surprise us, does he, John? Every time we watch him, an impressive performance, and what a make that is. Just a bit of English off the glass.
David Ulf, bit out of control, but still got it to go. And he'll go to the line for a bonus for Team Blue. Of course, as we mentioned earlier on, a fantastic season with the Yorkshire Dragons. Not the best foul shooter, but we continue as AJ Roberts hits a three.
And you just wonder, is the lid taken off the far basket from us, John? But this near basket here, AJ Roberts sinks that one with no difficulty.
May Thompson short, Mo Walker rebounds. One Derby Trailblazer misses, the other Derby Trailblazer collects the rebound. There is Roberts. And Ulf doing what he does best. Olorarian, there is Powell, back to Olorarian, he'll line up a three. And the ball is loose, AJ Roberts just about collects it. Roberts, Dusha. There is Corey Johnson, that's short. May Thompson has it. May Thompson, Spencer, May Thompson. There is Ulf under the basket. At times, you feel that David Ulf is now trying to pad up his rebounding stats. He has 19 double-doubles this season.
Yeah, it would just be fitting for him to get another one in the All-Star Game.
Zach Powell couldn't get that. Gets it back. David Ulf was looking for it. Couldn't find Ulf, though. There is Dusha. Thames, corner pocket. Buries a triple.
And a slightly different celebration there. I'm not sure what that one was, but definitely one he's been practicing in the mirror, I reckon.
Spencer. There is May Thompson. May Thompson gets bumped, can't get that to fall, and here is Thames. Finds Johnson. Johnson will get it back. There is Johnson. And Ulf the rebound. He now has 6 rebounds. Here is Spencer. Inside, Ulf was looking to get it back, and whistle has gone. I think the ball just went out of bounds, so Team Blue will get it back.
Now, last time we had a blue baseline, we saw an almost alley-oop between Spencer and Powell, and there it is again.
And Powell was nearly going to get it.
Defended just about.
Here is Dusha. There is Thames, the flush.
And that's what we're here to see. Cutters to the rim and ball thrown through the strings. A big dunk from Thames, and you just wonder what's going to be, who's going to be the next person to throw one now. Both teams looking for the highlight plays.
Olorarian can't get that layup to go. Johnson. Thames has it. And there is Walker inside.
And it still counts. Nice little finger roll around the basket.
74 to 67. Team Blue still hold the lead. Here is Powell dancing, going inside to the basket.
And I love that little micro fake. Just gets to the basket and barely noticeable if you're in the crowd.
There is Roberts, who just about gets it to fall. You sensed he was going for it.
You did. No faking about that one. Just went up strong, but didn't quite get high enough to throw it down.
Still got the basket, though. There is Ulf under the basket. May Thompson launches, can't get that three to fall. And Powell gets the rebound. There is Spencer, who has the hot hand, can't get that to fall. May Thompson can't get the follow. Does get it on the second attempt, though.
I think my favorite part there was the Dusha attempt to steal the ball. It was kind of a, go on. Just have your 2 points.
Dusha. Lovely pass, the extra pass from Johnson. Johnson gets it back. Johnson sticks it in.
Yeah, tight as well, right on the baseline. So he had to just avoid the backboard at the same time as make the shot.
Olorarian. Olorarian a three, in and out. Ulf the rebound. Looking for Olorarian, gets it. May Thompson. Calls of a travel there, but here is Thames. Thames against Olorarian. There is Dusha, wide open, a three. Can't get that to fall. Powell. Powell dancing. Kicks it out. Olorarian at the top. A three.
And Olorarian just saw the last one rim out. You know he wanted another three ball to come ASAP, and there it is, top of the three, and gets it to go.
14 now for Olorarian, fourth three-pointer. Dusha. There is Johnson. Johnson back irons his three. AJ Roberts comes up with it. Dancing to the basket and a foul.
A little bit of contact and still makes the shot. So an and one play for us all to enjoy, and some subs ready to come into the game for some fresh legs and new highlights.
58 three-pointers have been thrown in this game thus far, compared to the 35 two-pointers. As we come up to 4:37 to play here in the third period. AJ Roberts of the London Cavaliers at the line, hits that one, and he'll make way for Eric Donaldson of the City of Birmingham Rockets. We mentioned this earlier, but MVP of the BCB Trophy Final, a perfect 7 of 7 from the field in Birmingham's win over the Yorkshire Dragons. A really talented player, Eric Donaldson, as Pathmarajar back into the game, misses his three. And here is Donaldson. Bounce pass to Thames. He kicks it out. There is Jalen Cook of the Loughborough Riders. Spencer. Olorarian. End-to-end stuff. Olorarian a three.
Back-to-back for Olorarian, a lethal scorer, starting to feel it here in the third. And
a double-digit lead restored for Team Blue. Turnover for Team White as Nassim Ladjimi comes into the game. And we mentioned it earlier how the Bristol Flyers won their final two games. Nassim Ladjimi with 7 three-pointers for 30 points here. Has great memories of this venue.
Absolutely a standout from his Bristol team.
And there is NBA, the flush.
Brian Manning goes under the rim and just throws it back over his head.
And looks straight at Ishmael Fontaine, saying he might have injured himself. I think that was sarcasm, as Maynard misses his shot. And there is Ladjimi, the layup.
A really good shooter, but also a smart player that's able to get looks inside the three-point line as well.
Cook. Looking for Donaldson, the trailer, and blocked by Brian Manning. And here comes Pathmarajar off to the races and lays it in.
And the bench almost disappointed in the fact he took a layup. A young talent that's really athletic and bouncy. has been really impressive this season, Pathmarajar.
90-74. That's a timeout for Team White. Nigel Lloyd wants to call his troops in with 3:18 to play. As we see some of the highlights. Victor Olarerin, what a spurt he had. A couple of three-pointers. And we have a spillage as well on Team Blue's side. As Ishmael Fontaine now will lead the timeout as we see the hammer dunk from NBA there. And then straight away, looking at the bench, holding his leg. In sarcasm, I jest. But Team Blue have the advantage here, Charlie, with 3:18 to play in the third.
Yeah, absolutely do. Both teams continuing to battle. The scoring slowed slightly as both teams starting to get after the result a little bit more than just the scoring. I think this last 3 minutes 18 seconds is bound to be an exciting one. And there's only so long you can get your defensive stops before the talent of both teams is going to just keep pushing that score up and up and up.
Oh, we'll get underway in just a second. Here we go. As Elijah Maynard back into the game for Team White. Kai Walker, Maynard. There is Walker, a three, no. Rebounded Donaldson. Kai Walker nearly got it back. Here is Cook, and he puts it in.
And Cook, one of my favorite plays of the season, was a corner three from Jaden Cook out of transition when his team came to Loddon Valley. So nice to see him hitting those corner threes still and returned there by Team Blue.
There's Nassim Lajimi, hits his three. Maynard gets his own rebound. There is Thames, and Thames connects.
It's a shootout.
24, and Jerron Thames is 9 for 9 from the field. 5 of 5 from downtown. There is Spencer to the basket, great find from NBA, and here is Thames. Donaldson. There is Cook, good defense from Olarerin. Pathmarajar has it. There is Olarerin to the basket, kicks it out. The open man is Lachimi.
And that three-point contest is clearly a healthy warm-up. Both teams stringing three balls.
As Kai Walker of the Hemel Storm at the other end. Pathmarajar. Pathmarajar going strong. Walker rebounds. Thames is calling for it. Walker wants to go it alone. There is Jerron Thames, 10 for 10 from the floor.
Yeah, and a nice easy one to bring up the 10th make for him.
He moves on to 26, the player of the year. The leading scorer in the BCB, Lajimi, that's short. There is Olarerin on the offensive board. He can't get it to go either. Brian Manning can't get his shot to go. Brian Manning can't get it at the next attempt, and away comes Team White. Maynard, there is Thames, here is Walker.
And Walker, again, making plays around the rim.
45 seconds to go in the third. Here is Spencer. Lajimi, given the green light, and connects.
Step back to his right, even harder than going to your left. It's actually when you go to your shooting side, it's just awkward to get your body lined up, but not for a shooter as good as Lajimi.
4 of 6 from downtown, Nassim Lajimi. Here is Maynard. Kai Walker explodes to the basket, and a whistle has gone as NBA did not want Kai Walker to throw that down.
No, he did not. That's the instincts of a big man wanting to protect his basket.
One Manning will check in, and Victor Olarerin will come out. Big smile on his face. Of course, we mentioned Victor Olarerin, a lad from Tottenham, and the Worthing Thunder physio, who's actually acting as today's All-Star Game physio is a Tottenham fan.
Well, we
And
can't all be perfect,
those two were having quite the conversation until the physio learned that Victor is actually a Manchester United fan. Can't win them all, I guess. Spencer has it. Oh, that physio as well is coming to us on the commentary table. We're not going to tell you what he's just said, though. Here is Spencer Lachimi. Lachimi can't get that three to go. Final seconds of the third. There is Maynard. Maynard can't get that to go, and it's 101 to 86 to end the third period. Here in the BCB All-Star Game, Jerron Thames, who made his first 10 shots, missed his last one. He has 26 points, 5 assists. To lead Team White, to lead Team Blue, 24 right now for Jordan Spence, who has 8 assists and 7 rebounds. He's on course for a triple-double.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of secret hidden stats in there as well. Looking at Ulf, he's just 4 points away from 10, but he's also got 7 rebounds and 5 assists, so he's also creeping. And then Brian Manning, 4 points and 1 rebound away from a double-double of his own. Kai Walker also just 3 rebounds away himself.
As we get set to start the fourth and final quarter here at the Worthing Leisure Centre. Our 3 referees, Noel Malone, Steve Stredwick and Ben Silvaghi. I don't think I've ever reffed a game that's gone this quickly thus far. Everything thus far has taken an hour or less than an hour so far, but it's been great fun here at the Worthing Leisure Centre. The fans here having a great time and enjoying the festivities, as are the players. They all seem to be in a really joyful mood. However, we do have a fourth quarter to come, and it could get a little more competitive.
It certainly will, John. There's too many people here that are winners, that are competitors, that are superstar athletes. They are going to want to try and get this one over the line.
Corey Johnson hits a 3.
And not a bad start for Team White. Down early as they start the fourth. They're down coming out of the third quarter, but first shot is good for them from behind the three-point line.
NBA going to work. And Lachimi rattles in a 3.
Whatever you can do, I can do just as well, says Lachimi as he makes his 3 from the right corner.
5th triple for the Bristol Flyers man. Mo Walker. There is Johnson. Johnson a short 2, and it's rebounded by Walker. There is Thames. He misses his 3, gets it back, kicks it out. There is Dusha wide open.
And Dusha, again, such a smart point guard, been around British basketball for so long. Good point guard, good facilitator, and can shoot the 3 ball comfortably.
Spencer, and he can't get his 3 to go as Dusha was looking for the NFL style quarterback pass. Here is Walker. Johnson, lovely power, wasn't nice looking pass. Pathmarajan did well to anticipate it. There is Spencer the reverse.
And Spencer having an awesome game for Team Blue. Clearly the standout today for them.
26 now for Jordan Spencer. Mo Walker misses. Here is Spencer, the bounce pass. Pathmarajan. Pathmarajan can't get it to go, but gets it at the second attempt. Dusha. Thames putting the moves on Lachimi, finds a Walker under the basket. As a good defensive play there from NBA on Corey Johnson, who still has it. There is Thames, who buries a three. He is 6 of 7 now from downtown and having fun.
And it's an MVP battle. Thames and Spencer both coming up big in the fourth quarter as well as the first 3 quarters of this one.
Manning to the cup. And it's rebounded by Team White. Here is AJ Roberts. He'll pull up. And he'll clip the rim for his 3. Pathmarajar, Manning, wide open, and gets it.
Rattles around the inside of the rim and drops.
Thames, Johnson. There is Thames again. The layup is money.
And both teams scoring comfortably. It's still 14 points the difference. White team needs stops.
Spencer, Pathmarajar. And Pathmarajar off the glass over his teammate Mo Walker.
And with this many players in rhythm, it's going to be really hard to slow the blue team down. But a nice little moment for Pathmarajar and Walker. Had a bit of a laugh about that one.
Johnson, Mo Walker, Johnson again. Roberts, Dusha will look to try. He'll drive inside, pull up and hit.
That's a really tough shot over Brian and Manning, but Dusha just gets to 2 feet, and it's all wrist and fingers from there as he just glides one over the outstretched arm of Brian and Manning.
One Manning. Lajimi. Shot clock at 9. Pathmarajar still has it and goes all the way. Well, 16-point lead for Team Blue. Here is Thames. Bit off balance, misses that 3.
That was a tough-looking shot, but with someone of his scoring quality, you kind of expect it to go in.
Brian and Manning. Dancing with Walker. And Manning a 3. Rattles in and in.
And Brian and Manning versus Mo Walker, they'll enjoy those battles, won't they?
Well, I said he doesn't shoot many threes, well, hasn't shot many threes this season, NBA, but hey, it's an all-star game, isn't it? Go for it, Thames. And Thames' pass goes right out of bounds as Raheem May Thompson, Zach Powell and David Ulf will come in. NBA will head to the bench alongside Pathmarajar and Nassim Lajimi. Manning. And inside it goes, and the foul as Jordan Spencer off balance gets it to fall.
And any shot is a good shot for Jordan Spencer at this point.
As we see the replay, good find there from David Ulf, and just about collected it and threw it up as he was fouled, as Jordan Spencer extends Team Blue's lead. It's 121-99 as we enter the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Roberts to the cup.
Oh, that looked like it was going to just spin out and end up doing the opposite. It looked like it was on its way out and it just spun back in.
Manning putting the moves on Walker. Here is Ulf to Spencer. Finds Ulf inside. Ulf misses the 2. Here is Walker one-on-one. And Walker puts it in over Spencer.
And both teams in triple digits. 4 minutes to go. Lots of scoring on offer from both sides. Can White get stops, or a blue team going to see this one out with some big shot making?
Manning. Manning finds Ulf under the basket. And it's stolen away by Dusha. Here is Corey Johnson. He'll pull up. Short with the 3. And Ulf collects the loose change. Powell. Well, you could see what he was trying to do as Manning keeps it in. So Team Blue still get the offense going. Manning is open and can't get that to fall as Corey Johnson collects the rebound. Here is Walker. Walker still has it. Walker to the layup. And slowly but surely, Team White gathering some momentum.
Walker having a good fourth quarter, finding lots of opportunities inside the paint of cuts and drives.
Zach Powell, who currently has 15 points. Dancing with Roberts. Finds Ulf under the basket, and Ulf sticks it in.
Just love the cheeky smile from Zach Powell on his way back down the court.
And at the other end, Kai Walker can't get that to go. There is Ulf. Manning, the lob, and the finish, no, from May Thompson. Johnson. Two Yorkshire Dragon players going at it, and Ulf fouls his teammate Johnson.
And I think a couple more players are going to take a quick breather. Looks like AJ Roberts and LVC Dusha.
As Eric Donaldson and Jalen Cook come back in. Jordan Spencer coming out as well for Team Blue as Olarerin checks back in. Cook misses the three. Manning. Manning driving at Johnson. Beautiful layup.
And just so good at maneuvering his body whilst having control of the basketball to avoid contact or just to find little gaps in the defense for him to exploit.
Donaldson misses the three. It's rebounded by May Thompson as Team Blue look to close this one out. May Thompson to the basket, banks it home.
And that might be the final nail in the white team's coffin.
Jalen Cook, a long two, strings it.
Such a nice, smooth rhythm in that last jump shot.
And for the first time, Victor Olarerin slows it down and banks a long three, which doesn't connect. Well, he did say he was going to pull up a half-court shot, didn't he?
He did promise, and he loves a crowd moment, so you can't blame him for trying.
There are Reading Rocket fans here in attendance in Worthing today as Team Blue get the ball back. Under 2 to play here in the BCB All-Star Game to bring a close to what has been a monumental season. Birmingham Rockets, Reading Rockets and Newcastle Knights winning the silverware in the inaugural season. There is Powell to the pull-up, no good. There is Ulf, the offensive rebound, and there is Powell.
And Zach Powell, again, just improved so much over the last few years. A deserved All-Star, and now a really key player in Birmingham.
Corey Johnson, corner pocket. And it's Olarerin the board. Olarerin will pull up, no good. Walker to the layup with the left hand.
Just a minute to go, 20-point difference. Expect the boys to come out with a few fun shots here now that the game result is finished. They're going to try and make some big plays to get these fans on their feet.
Manning lobs it up. There is Powell. There is Ulf the flush.
What a lovely little pass over the shoulder. Now, what's white team got to come back with it?
Well, final 50 seconds, 131-109. Here is Maynard. Maynard pulls back, in and out with his three. Here is Manning.
Oh, they're all off to the races.
Blue team have numbers, and there is Powell. Elevates and detonates.
You just saw the whole blue team go for it. Here's Walker.
Kai Walker was thinking about it. And the finish inside. As we enter the final 30 seconds of the BCB All-Star Game, Olarerin lobs it up and was looking for Powell again. Well, this is usually what you'd see in the first quarter, isn't it? But we're seeing it in the fourth instead, even though the result now is academic. As the shot clock is off, the fans on their feet. Corey Johnson lines one up, that's short. And that is incredibly Raheem May Thompson's double-double as Zach Powell with the windmill.
Zach Powell, high-flying, came up with some really interesting dunks in the dunk contest. They stopped the clock for a bit extra.
One Manning launches, can't get that to fall, and that'll do it as the BCB All-Star Game concludes here in Worthing. Team Blue with a 135-111 victory here on the South Coast this afternoon. Team Blue led by Jordan Spencer, 29 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. As Zach Powell fulfills his promise and delivers a windmill to end it all. Zach Powell ending with 21 points on the day. Leading all scorers, though, for Team White, Jerron Thames, the BCB Player of the Year at the Newcastle Knights. He had 31. 6 of 8 from downtown for him. And with that final play, Raheem May Thompson collected his double-double as well. And he leads Team Blue to a victory here today, 135-111.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
That's Elijah Maynard is going to join us from the Worthing Thunder.
Can you hear us?
I hope you can hear us. Elijah, an all-star game with your home team here today. How did that feel?
It was a cool experience, especially with the new league going on right now. So, I mean, I enjoyed it. The fans were loud, scored a lot of points, and it was fun.
Now, apparently Charlie has a bone to pick with you. I'm not sure what it is.
No. I was enjoying watching you smiling after big plays. Listen, there's no bone to pick you. Don't worry about that. Hey, you're a scorer, man. So these kind of games where it's all about scoring must be an extra bit of fun at the end of the season, right?
Of course, when there's no double teams or anything, triple teams, you know, the scout there's no scout. It's just way to play to have fun.
What's your highlight of the game? It was a fun one.
Probably Zach's windmill at the end. You got to get the windmill sweet.
We had to finish on a Zach Powell windmill, didn't we?
Of course.
Well, listen, man, there's some congratulations going on over there, so we'll let you go and join them. What a pleasure, man, and thank you for joining us for a quick
Appreciate it,
minute.
Elijah. Appreciate it. As the All-Star Game MVP presented by renowned charity Billy and Beyond will take place. And the All-Star Game MVP will be, it seems to be Jordan Spencer. And Jordan Spencer of the Milton Keynes Breakers is your inaugural MVP. 29 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. He got it going, 6 of 10 from downtown, and 4 of those came in the first quarter.
Yeah, of just filling up the stat sheet as well. 8 rebounds, 9 assists, only 2 turnovers, and we're throwing highlight passes for 40 minutes. So excellent performance from Spencer. But of course, so many other noticeable stats on the stat sheet. Zach Powell, of course, with his 21 points. And how many of those did we see be highlights at the end of the game? Victor Olarerin and Lajimi with 17 points each. To tie for third for the blue team. And of course, Jerron Thames was unbelievable in the first half and continued to be very effective in the second with his 31 points to finish off with Kai Walker and Roberts 19 and 15 apiece off the bench.
As we see some of the fans there, and this is what it's all about as the two teams gather for pictures as we bring a close to the 2025-26 BCB season. Congratulations to Team Blue on the victory, and Jordan Spencer, the inaugural All-Star Game MVP, sponsored by Billy and Beyond. And we hope to get someone from Team Blue over here as well. Who we're going to grab, I have no idea.
Well.
But we'll see if we can get someone. LVC Dusha said he was going to come over as well. As we have a look at some of the highlights from the inaugural All-Star Game, which was won by Team Blue. Jordan Spencer, MVP, 135-111. As Charlie Haynes has come away from the commentary booth, he is going to grab a player momentarily. How many players he's going to grab, I have no idea. But what an end to the 2025-26 BCB season. The Aldermore Reading Rockets winning the league trophy, the first trophy of the season was collected by the City of Birmingham Rockets as they won the BCB trophy on March 28th, and then the Newcastle Knights coming away with the playoff championship last Sunday in Leeds. We've got LVC Dusha, we have got Jordan Spencer here in just a moment. I think we're going to do both of them at the same time.
Oh yeah.
LVC, can you hear me?
Oh, here we go. This is Jordan. That's not Jordan.
And Jordan Spencer is without a headset. We've got NBA, and NBA has commandeered it. And Jordan, LVC, I hope you can hear us.
Yeah, I can.
And LVC and Jordan, LVC, first off with you, what did you make of the All-Star Game today here in Worthing?
I really enjoyed it. I want to be honest with you, I had a great time. It was great to compete against the guys that we've been competing against all year and kind of just go out there, put on a good performance for the fans out here, and yeah, it was a great event. Big shout out to BCB Cares, and thank you for including me.
Hey, we saw a few veteran plays in there at the end, LVC. Talk to me about that. A couple of floaters, a few three-point shots in there as well. Talk to me about those veteran plays we saw.
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to do what I can out there, just kind of facilitate, get going. I was with a lot of the imports, so I was kind of letting them go out and just play. But honestly, I just enjoyed it. It was just a great time, fun environment to be around.
Sorry to cut you off there, VC. I was going to say nothing screams highlight more than you today, Jordan Spencer. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Talk to us about that. You were feeling it from the start of the game.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing was trying to win. I think that's always the thing. I always want to win the game. Once I seen the first shot go in, guys were finding me. And yeah, just with my day, it could have been anyone. We've got so much talent on the floor. Guys were finding me. I was able to hit some wide open shots, considering I ain't touched the ball since I've been knocked out, so I was happy.
And that brings it into the season for both of you. I'll start with you, Jordan. What have you made of this campaign, obviously finishing in the top 4 with the MK Breakers? It was a tough ending, but you pulled through. You got some good results. What did you make of the season?
Yeah, it was very turbulent. You know, we ended up releasing our Americans just before the playoffs, so not really a thing that happens in basketball. But we made it work. We had guys that wanted to play for each other. I think next season we got a good foundation, and we're hoping to bring in the right kind of characters and players. And yeah, I'm always trying to win everything in that can be, you know, won. So hopefully more than a top 4 finish, maybe a trophy, maybe the league.
And LVC, the same for you with the Bristol Hurricanes. Obviously, you know, it didn't end in a playoff spot, but really competitive throughout. Obviously, towards the end, you defeated the Newcastle Knights. Just your thoughts on the season itself?
Yeah, it was a hit and miss season for us. Obviously, it didn't go the way we wanted to. We had a few games that we beat teams that we wasn't supposed to beat, I guess, with our record. But again, it was many games lose within the last few minutes or in overtime, so there are loads of games that could have gone either way. But again, that's the beauty of basketball. You win some, you lose some. So this year wasn't for us, and then hopefully next year we'll just try and turn things around.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Amazing to watch you both get some highlights and some veteran plays in there as well.
Thank you for having us.
And look at the camera.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, appreciate it. And that ends the 2025-26 BCB season. Thank you very much to Charlie Haynes. As we leave you with highlights from the BCB All-Star Game from Worthing, I'm John Hobbs. Goodbye, everybody.